Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to a new week. This is week 5, and for all practical purposes, this is midterm week. But I don't give tests in my classes, so we're just moving forward, working on the businesses you chose to envision, either to open in the future, have a desire to open, or have opened. So let's get at it. We're going to look at content, and here we are closing out week 4. Week 4 was all about client personas. And I gave you 3 examples. We covered those last week. And I'm looking forward to seeing your work. I've seen 5 come in. I also want to say that I've caught your grade books up, so all your grades are current. If you're missing a grade, please contact me. Or if you have concerns about the grade you received, I'm here to have conversations. Now, week 5, one of my favorite weeks, corporate social responsibility. More consumers want to shop with businesses that care for the communities which they're in. More employees want to work for businesses that have some kind of social purpose in their fabric. And people want to invest in businesses as well. So right now, there used to be a nonprofit option and a for-profit option. Nothing in between. But now in the middle is a social entrepreneurism model where you can give back to the community but still be a for-profit business. And many businesses are doing this. In this week, you're going to create a model for your business of choice. First, you're going to have a discussion question by Amber talking about B corporations versus nonprofits. B corporations is a legal designation now you can establish for your business. And it's like an LLC or a S Corp, C Corp, a B Corp. It's a benefit corporation, meaning that within your DNA of your business, you are establishing some kind of give back to the community at some capacity or another. Really good video. I'll be intrigued to hear the conversations that pop up from this talk. And then this is amazing. Corey does a video on 7 businesses. Eileen Fisher, Dean's Beans, Bombas. All of these are social profit businesses. They're driven by a profit. They're there to maximize their profit, but also they have a care for the communities. And each of these businesses he talks about are amazing. So I enjoy your conversation in this one as well. And then you're going to create some kind of give back model with your business. Corporate social responsibility programs need to be more than just doing good. The most successful CSR initiatives tell a company's story, implement stakeholder feedback, share with clients. You're going to construct your approach around your company's core competencies. You want to have something that makes sense. So, for example, a few years ago, I was working with a student that had a general contracting business, and he focused on remodeling homes. And so once a quarter, he gave back a free roof to somebody in the community. That's pretty cool. Measure and publish the ROI of your CSR efforts. What does it look like phase 1, phase 2, phase 3? Because I also tell young entrepreneurs, but you might not be able to give back as much as you'd like early on because you don't have the profits to do so. But in time, what would you like to do? So phase 1 might be an awareness program. Phase 2 might be giving back. Phase 3 might be complete engagement in the community. Try to sparse that out. Okay, now, as always, it's best to see some examples. So Abby has a CSR plan, and she didn't open her business. I think I've shown her work in prior weeks. She's the leather goods business owner. And what she wanted to do, and it made sense. Got to remember, it has to make sense with your business. It shouldn't be that you're taking advantage of the nonprofit you're partnering with, but you're elevating them because it complements your business as well. So here's her vision, mission, core values. And here's the future of agriculture, my rural upbringing, and she's a student that lives in Eastern Oregon. She had the experience of FFA, the support for FFA chapters. So that is going to be our nonprofit she's focusing on. And the first year we'll focus on building relationships with local FFA chapters. This phase of our CSR plan prioritizes proactive community engagement. Then in phase 2, our plan will capitalize on relationships based on phase 1 to drive growth, expand our impact with the community. We will focus on growth across social media platforms. And here is where the money is at. Furthermore, we plan to remain steadfast in our commitment to donating 5% of our profits. And by phase 3, impactful change across the relationship. She told me the funding she needed to start this up and sustain it, funding options, return on investment, then client numbers, and first-year financial outlook. This is very well done. This is what I'm looking for from your work. The other one here is, I will show you Lily's CSR plan. Social impact investment in your wardrobe should be an investment in people and the planet. So backward information, business objectives. She goes on to say, brand promise, all pieces are 100% traceable, tailored to you, created with minimal environmental impact. What will Origin do? Origin will offer high quality, ethically made professional clothing and target market. She goes on to say this is a mission, vision, values, and business objectives. Origin will invest in partners and is committed to building direct relationship with suppliers. 100% traceable of all garments. Here are the key team members, social impact, phase 1, 2, and 3, and the market analysis. Awesome. And the last one I'll show you, one of my all-time favorites is Lila. She wanted to be a wedding planner coordinator. And she wanted to make sure that everybody had the perfect wedding. So hold on, Kate, this is coming up. And again, all of these choices by students is not anything that I'm driving. This is what they wanted. So what is personally your personal passion to support, and how does that fit into your business fabric? So it's almost loaded up here. So this is hers. It's really well done. It's called The Narrative Wedding Planner. Our vision, our mission and values, social responsibility. And then she goes on to say, oops, that's going to jump out, isn't it? Yeah, hold on. Let's see if we get back here. Social responsibility. Why do we care? Divorce increases likelihood of facing poverty. So what their goal is here, and it seems counterintuitive, but they are a wedding planning business, but people are going through divorce, especially domestic violence. She wants to help those people through those troubled times, and that's her phases. And it's amazing connection with her business in a very unique way. And again, as I said, over the first 4 weeks, look at the visually appealing look of her work. It jumps off the page. So those are the 3 options that you can hopefully drive inspiration from. That's this week's work. And then week 6 and week 7, I mentioned this already before, week 6 and week 7 are the toughest, because week 6, you're going to look at all the legal aspects of your business. And you might have to do some digging if you're in a niche, nuanced business. And then week 7, you're going to get into the financials. So think about that down the road. But first, let's get the CSR plans out of the way. Okay, folks, it's been great working with you. I'll talk to you next week, if not before.